Ever watched a band that sounds amazing, but for some reason you just don't feel it? The songs are tight, the tones are great, but the energy's just flat. That, my friends, is a stage presence problem. You can rehearse your songs until they're perfect, buy the best gear that money can buy, but if your stage presence is lifeless, the crowd's just going to tune out. And look, I've seen it happen hundreds of times, even to great musicians. And I've even walked out halfway through a band's set because, well, I was bored. So today, we're fixing that. We're breaking down 5 mistakes that are absolutely murdering your stage presence and how to fix them fast. Mistake number 1, you're glued to the spot. All right, the first one's pretty obvious, but it's an absolute vibe killer. You've got to move. And I don't mean you have to run laps around the stage like Angus Young, unless that's your thing, of course, but you do need some sort of physical expression of the music. So many players plant themselves in front of their amp or behind their mic, eyes down, and they don't move an inch. And I get it. Maybe you're nervous. Maybe you don't want to overdo it. It used to be that if you play, for example, in a math metal technical band, you would stand in the one spot and you would look at your guitar and focus on playing 1,000,000 notes per second. But from the audience's point of view, it's just awkward and boring. When I was 19 playing a little 3-piece punk band, I was more focused on the live performance than the music itself. And that's because the bands that I loved back then were the ones putting on epic live performances. A perfect example is a band like Green Day. The first time I saw them live, Billy Joe demanded the audience's attention through the entire show. They were smashing things, jumping off everything, and right before the encore, they absolutely destroyed everything on stage. It was incredible. Now, you don't need to destroy your amp or set anything on fire, but here's some first steps. Start with micro movements. Shift your weight to the beat. Take half steps in between verses. Open your shoulders when the chorus hits. If you're a guitarist, step forward during the solo. These tiny cues can make a massive visual impact. And here's the secret. Once you move a little, the adrenaline kicks in and it gets easier. You'll actually feel looser and more confident. Mistake number 2, no eye contact. Here's the thing. Audiences don't remember every note you play. They remember the moments you share. If you're staring at your fretboard or the floor the whole time, you're missing the most powerful non-verbal connection you've got. Pick a few people in the crowd, each song. Sing or play a line right to them. Hold eye contact for a second and then move on. It's like spreading little sparks of electricity across the room. And if that sounds terrifying, just start smaller. Just look right above people's heads until you build confidence. Before long, you'll be working the whole entire crowd without even thinking about it. I do this at pretty much every show I play, and it really does strengthen that connection with the audience. And honestly, you can have a bit of fun with it too. There's a line that I sing in a Behind Crimson Eyes song that goes, "I'll take off your clothes." And I'll find the biggest, baddest, burliest looking dude in the crowd, and I'll lock eyes with him and I'll sing that straight to him. Most of the time it weirds them out completely, but I guess that's just my awkward sense of humour. Mistake number 3, you look bored. Nothing kills a crowd faster than a performer that looks like they'd rather be at home watching Netflix. Even if you're exhausted from playing night after night, you have to project energy. Your body language sets the emotional thermostat for the room, so to speak. Fake it until you feel it. And I don't mean be insincere, I mean physically act the energy you want to feel. Smiling tricks your brain into releasing dopamine. Moving bigger makes you breathe deeper. Before long, the energy you're projecting to the crowd bounces back to you. And if you just naturally chill, just make sure your face and your body say, "I'm into this," not "I'm over this." And hey, if you can get one person in the room to stop scrolling on their phone, that's a win. Mistake number 4, no dynamics. Flat energy equals flat audience. If every song, every gesture, every facial expression is the same, people will tune out. Think about your favourite live shows. They take you on a journey. Quiet moments pull you in, loud moments blow you away. Treat your set like a movie script. Plan peaks and valleys. Maybe the verses are intimate, almost whispered, then bang, the chorus hits and you own the whole stage. Step closer for a heartfelt lyric, and then step back when the drums kick in. Move. Dynamics also apply to your voice and your movement. If everything's at 11, then nothing feels big. How the crowd feels is everything. I used to think energy meant jumping constantly. In my aforementioned punk band, it was constant high energy through the entire set. I guess that can be okay for a high energy punk band, but as it turns out, restraint is just as powerful. It makes those big moments feel earned. Think of it like foreplay, musical foreplay. keep them guessing. Mistake number 5, no authenticity. This one's the heart of everything. You're trying to be someone else. It's easy to copy your heroes, the moves, the sound, even the banter, but imitation kills charisma. People don't want a clone of their favourite artist, they want you. Double down on whatever makes you weird, passionate, funny, awkward, whatever your thing is. If you trip over a cable, laugh it off. If your strap breaks mid-song, own it and make it part of the show. That honesty creates instant connection. Things go wrong on stage all the time. Years ago, during a song that we played at nearly every show, in this little break, I would do this big scissor kick. I thought I looked pretty cool. Realistically, I probably looked like a baby deer trying to jump in the air. Anyway, at this one show, I did the kick and my freaking shoe came flying off and just went flying across from one side of the stage to the other. Like, what do you do in that situation? Laugh it off and I guess go and get your shoe back. Audiences can smell fake a mile away. Authenticity always wins over perfection. They'd rather see a real human having fun and losing their shoe than a flawless robot hitting every note. So let's recap. Firstly, you need to move, even just a little bit. Next, you need to make eye contact. Look like you're enjoying yourself, use dynamics, and be authentic. Nail just 2 of these things and you'll notice the difference instantly. Nail all 5 and you'll own any stage you walk onto. If this helped you out, hit that like button because that tells me to make more videos like this. And if you want to go deeper, subscribe to the channel to join the crew because pretty soon I'm diving into how to read a crowd and win them over, even on a bad night. Stay resilient, stay loud, and we'll see you next time.